So 5 years ago now, I came down here to the Polynesian Resort in Walt Disney World, where I met up with a bunch of people I met online, and we filmed a sort of short film called Project Million. And I figured, frankly, I had the opportunity to come back to Disney World this year, so I figured may as well go look around back at all the places we filmed at after all this time. Times have certainly changed. So this is the beach where we filmed that hammock scene I had. I can't find the hammock anymore. I think they may have just taken it down in favor of those swings. So I guess that's gone. So I remember having to sit there while they're holding the camera up to my face while I'm pretending to read a newspaper, which I lost half that newspaper while we were filming because the wind was so damn strong. That was that day. It's time to hit the beach. This is about where I think we filmed that. They remodeled this area. I remember doing that a few years back when I came here another time. So it looks like that specific section where we filmed that part is gone. But this is basically around where we filmed it. This section of grass. So this is the parking lot where we filmed one of the opening scenes. Except it's a lot more crowded now because it's at night that's when I'm filming this compared to daytime when we filmed it in the Project Million movie. Of course, it's hopefully obvious that in the movie we were cutting between two different locations, because obviously not right behind a parking lot is the entrance to Magic Kingdom. In case you were wondering, what is actually on the other side of this place? Well, this is the view that we had when we were filming that one scene. This is what you were looking at. Fascinating, isn't it? Okay, this is the Magic Kingdom entrance, which is Robert's half of that scene, which was shot in the Polynesian parking lot. So now this is what he was actually looking at. Yeah, he was basically just looking at the resort launch area. So that's that side of it. So it's Small World's closed right now, though I remember this it's one of the few times where I was the one holding the camera for the shot where Diamanda follows the rest of them onto the Small World. I remember that one just because it was one of the shots that I was the one holding the camera for. Okay, so over here, this is the bench where they filmed the scene of Diamanda popping Con Guy's balloons, because the growth over here, the trees have gotten a bit bigger, but behind it is still the green bridge, so that's where that shot was. Plus, it would make sense since this is right in front of Adventureland, and that's where they shot the rest of that scene. So this is apparently the spot where they filmed that section of the movie. Elevator party, elevator party. Yeah, that's one of the few things that certainly does not make much sense anymore. Context being, back then, when I used to go to MagFest, they used to have elevator parties, and this was right after the first time I'd ever gone to Mag, and the one thing the rest of the Project Million people remembered is that even though I enjoyed the trip, the one thing I hated there was elevator parties. So naturally I decided to make a joke out of it in the movie. Yeah. So that's the context of that. So this is where they shot a scene with Sin and Spaz singing along to We're All in This Together. They don't have that kind of stuff anymore. Now it's all Star Wars. I don't remember if the magic hat, the giant blue hat, was up there back then when I did that. But yeah, it's gone now because now they have the Star Wars stage. Yeah. I wasn't actually there when they filmed that. I'm not sure if there was anything in the script. They decided to I think they were just playing the song when they were walking by. It's like, quick, let's film a thing with the camera. And then I just saw it later because we filmed the movie on this camera. So I had the footage and saw it later. Okay, next we're at the waterfall that ruined a whole bunch of audio tapes. And this is the spot where we introduced Sim Wicked into the movie, which that was how I found out he was going to be into the movie, because this was another case where I just gave them the camera and then they went and filmed. So this, I didn't actually know how he was going to be introduced into the film until I actually saw it in the camera when it was released. So this is the spot where we introduced him into it and blew a whole lot of audio out of it. Alright, end of the day on my last day at Disney World, thinking about Project Million 5 years later. Can't believe it has been 5 years already since that trip. Good night, everybody.